welcome to second video of plating techniques series. In this video, let us try to understand the meaning of throwing power of an electrolyte. To begin with, we'll consider one example. Consider that this blue strip is electrolyte in which substrate is placed. Now substrate is the one on which we have to deposit metal. On the other side, I will consider this picture which is indicating an anode. Now anode will produce metal ions which will then get reduced at cathode by accepting electrons and get deposited in the form of metal. Now when the process begins, metal ions will be produced at anode, carried through electrolyte and will be deposited on the substrate. But there will not be only one ion which will be doing it. There will be several ions produced at anode and those ions will be carried to cathode for reduction reaction. And the medium of carrying is again electrolyte. If electrolyte is of good quality, then it will be able to efficiently carry all the ions to substrate for the deposition of metal. And when that happens, you will observe that entire substrate is covered with metal, not only on one side but also on the other side. However, there will be cases where electrolyte is not of good quality. In such cases, ions will not be sufficiently carried to the substrate, resulting in poor deposition of metal. This capability of electrolyte to produce uniform deposition of metal on the substrate is decided by a parameter called as throwing power. I hope this example gives you a basic understanding of it. Now we will try to understand it in detail. Throwing power is the ability of an electrolyte or plating bath solution to produce uniform metal deposited on the substrate or article. And it doesn't matter what size or shape it has. Let us consider some cases to understand this better. In case 1, I am considering an electrolyte whose throwing power is excellent. In such case, you see that anode has produced ions and cathode has taken the deposition of metal and uniformity is maintained. Consider any point on the surface of substrate. Everywhere the deposition is same. Now let us consider the other example or other case where throwing power of plating bath solution is not that great. In such case, the deposition of metal is not uniform. In some places it will be thick, in some other places it will be thin. This happens when throwing power of plating bath solution is not good. There can be another case where again throwing power of plating bath solution is not good and the result will be deposition of metal only on one side of the substrate, whereas the other side of substrate does not take any deposition. This occurs not just because of lower values of throwing power, it also occurs because of lower values of covering power. Now covering power is the new term I am mentioning here, but in the next slide we will try to understand what is covering power. So overall what this says is, for a uniform deposition of metal on the substrate, it is important that electrolyte has excellent throwing power. Now let us try to compare throwing power and covering power. Throwing power is the capability of plating bath solution to produce uniform deposition on the surface of substrate. Uniform deposition is important here. You can see that in the image over here, deposition is uniform across the surface of substrate. Whereas covering power is the capability of plating bath solution to cover entire surface of substrate. And it does not matter whether the deposition is uniform or not. And that can be seen in this image here. Deposition has taken place everywhere, but it's not uniform. So covering power means covering the entire surface of substrate, whereas throwing power means covering the entire surface of substrate uniformly. That is the difference between throwing power and covering power. So overall, for a plating bath solution or electrolyte to produce uniform deposition of metal on the substrate, it must have good covering power as well as good throwing power. That is about the throwing power. In the next video, we will try to learn determination of percentage of throwing power by equipment called as Haring-Blum cell. I hope the concept of throwing power is understood. If you understood the concept, give a like to this video and subscribe to my channel for continued updates on plating techniques as well as the other concepts of chemistry. Thank you for watching the video.